Hi beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back. So today we're doing another unfiltered opinions on new makeup releases. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's been like announced lately that I wanted to talk about. So that's what we're doing today. If we disagree on anything, it's just makeup, it's cool, it's not that serious. I'm just giving my own thoughts. I would love to know down below your thoughts on these products as well. And let's get into it because there's a lot to talk about. I don't know if I have the most thorough opinions yet, but maybe we can talk through it together. And as always, I do want to give a quick shout out to my shop, theopencrypt.com. If you miss Halloween, because I know it just passed and I'm sad about it too, I do spooky stuff all year long. It's also a great gift idea for anybody a little bit different in your life too, and it's all handmade by me, so I'd appreciate it. Also, I'm just going to start living in this Smashing Pumpkins shirt because I love that album and I found this at Target. I'm like still in love with it, okay? So I'm gonna start living in this now. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started with the makeup stuff. We're gonna start off with this new thing from R.E.M Beauty, Ariana Grande's new makeup line. I don't get it. So this is R.E.M Beauty by Ariana Grande, like I said, and it's just weird, and even the people who like praise Ariana Grande in the comments are like, she doesn't even wear the product that she's promoting in these pictures. So first of all, the product picture is her holding something by a stem and it has like a big tube on it and there's pink at the end of the tube. It looks like a hair dryer of some sort, like a beauty hair styling tool, but it's the promo for a new lip stain, and people in the comments who know her better than I do are saying she doesn't even wear stuff like that. Like she never wears a lip stain ever. But she has a new makeup line that no one asked for. Celebrities will just put their face on anything, and I don't care if you really love Ariana Grande's voice or her acting or whatever. That's cool. Like what you want to like. But the time she looked at donut was weird, and then this is a weird promo picture. So yeah, I just don't get it. And why do we need another makeup line? Like, she has perfumes, and that's already like cool, you know? Like, celebrities have had perfumes forever. But like, I would, if you were gonna do like an Ariana new brand, I would rather see like hair extensions, you know, since she's known for having a ponytail all the time. This just doesn't make sense to me, and the promo picture is odd altogether. The next thing I want to talk about is from iHeartRevolution, which is Makeup Revolution's one of their million little brands and stuff. This is a collaboration for holidays, and it's with e.l.f. With the movie e.l.f., you know, with Will Ferrell and everything. And Zooey Deschanel, of course, so we're not leaving her out of that. I think it's a cool theme, and I think some things were right with this, but the palette's just super boring to me. So it has a whole bunch of stuff in this collection. It is an OMG palette book collection, which is $30 or £25 in UK monies. The thing that I like about this collection is, one, e.l.f. is kind of like an iconic movie. We've all seen it. And I really like the maple syrup jug of body wash. To me, that's a great gift idea, and it's very relevant to the movie and everything. And also, body wash is something that you can use all the time. And I just think that's fun. I think the setting spray and the cotton balls and the brushes and stuff are just like lazy add-on things that don't really strike me as like, oh my god, these are so amazing. Especially since it's just a pink handle. To me, I don't see e.l.f. and think, oh my god, pink. You know, I think green, and that's what I really think is missing. Like, you see the little green Will Ferrell e.l.f., like the movie logo e.l.f. on the packaging and stuff, but this is all pink, and I don't see pink when I think of that. And, yeah, everything's, like, okay. Like, it's not a horrible collaboration, it's just not for me. Next up is from Melt Cosmetics and Melts. I know they just sold the last of the Vita palettes from last year's holiday collection, but can you bring back the Muerte palette for just 1 second, please? I just need it, okay? I need it, alright? But anyways, this is their new holiday collection. This is the Amor y Mariposas palettes collection whole deal. And I must say, the packaging for this whole thing, the whole aesthetic, is gorgeous. It's beautiful, rich reds and beautiful jewel tones of purple and some bright pops of orange. I think it's absolutely lovely. Now, the thing I don't like is the fact that they usually have cream liner pencils, and they're very nice. These are like pencil, like shavy pencil shaving pencils for their eyeliners, and I don't personally use those because I have a really sensitive waterline. So that's kind of a bummer thing for me here. I don't have any prices of any of these things yet, but just the preview pictures, everything looks so beautiful. I think the palette's very large for Melt. Like, Melt usually has like the single row palettes and stuff. This one's a very big palette for them, and I think the brushes and everything, all the beautiful gold detailing looks stunning. I think it's absolutely a gorgeous collection. I don't know if I need it though. Like, I'm not in love with the palette tones. I love the red and the green and the yellow and the bronzy colors all together, but I just don't know if I love the whole composition of it. And I also could do without the thorny hearts palette with the butterflies. I just feel like thorns, butterflies, hearts, roses. It's a lot going on the palette itself. But overall, the collection, especially this box with like the brushes and everything in it, is just so beautiful looking. And the promo pictures look stunning. So we'll see when we don't see it in these beautiful promo lightings what it looks like. But as of right now, it looks really pretty. This, everyone hates, okay? So this is the new Huda Beauty Rose Quartz collection. Let me just say, the highlighter loose pearl petri dish looking bacteria ridden looking highlighter thing. First of all, if you're gonna make a highlighter, fill the whole pan. Why are you filling like some of it with little balls and stuff and some of the pan's just empty and bare? It looks like a petri dish. It doesn't look appetizing. It looks nasty. It looks like something I should not be sticking my clean makeup brush into and then putting it on my face. But that's my thoughts on that thing, you know. Let's go ahead and get that one out of the way. And then the palette itself, everyone's saying it looks like all of our other palettes mixed into one, nothing original. This Rose Quartz palette, I think, is pretty, as in like really soft, neutrally pinks and some neutrals and some cool tone purples. I like those tones. I just think it could have been done better. And I'm really not a fan of like the little pressed pearlized shades. Like there's a couple palettes that I have that I really like. I'm okay with those shades because when you smush them in together with your finger, it looks nice. But in the pan, I just don't think it's the most satisfying thing to look at in the world. I just prefer solid colors or like maybe a little swoosh of something going on in there. I think the palette cover itself with the quartz, like pretty pink, marbly looking, I guess it's quartz looking stuff. It looks really pretty, like the gemstone-y color. And the eyeshadow palette looks cool. But who wants that? That's just the worst part about it. I don't think the palette's anything special. It's nothing I need, especially for Huda Beauty price. The lip gloss looks fine. There's some kind of moussey looking thing in here. Highlighting dew, illuminating lip balm. Some kind of liquidy looking stuff. But like, see what I mean? Like, this doesn't even feel... There's like pans that's showing through this eyeshadow. This is a brand new one in the palette. Like, I don't need to see pan. It's a project pan. You start off with pan in it already. It's kind of cheating. I don't know. I just feel like you're not getting your money's worth out of this collection. Because it's things she's already done. You can find them for a discounted price sometimes. And then like the whole eyeshadow, you can still see pan on it. And so with the highlighter, you can still see the pan. It's just weird. I don't know. I just don't know what she was thinking with this. But the cover of the palette looks nice. And I do enjoy the tones in the palette as well. Y'all are going to hate me for this because it's boring as hell. But I thoroughly think this is super adorable and cute. And I really hope, you know, that I get my hands on it. Like, if they put out something else soon, I'll place an order with this in it, but it's not something I'm going to place an order for on its own, you know, because I feel like it's not exciting enough to place my own order and, you know, hopefully get that $35 to get free shipping. So this is the new Quartz collection from Colourpop. Colourpop releases so much stuff that I can't keep track. But this one is super cute. Like I said, I do want it, but it's not worth placing its own order for. It's worth adding on to an existing order you're making. So this I appreciate, one, because the pressed glitters are outside of the palette. There are 3 separate pressed glitters you can buy with the collection that are not inside the palette, which is great for people like me who don't use the pressed glitters in a palette. This this regular quartz palette has 9 pressed shades. It looks like we have 5 shimmers and 4 mattes. The colors have been done. They're boring. I know I have these in my collection. It reminds me of the That's Taupe palette that I have from Colourpop. But I really like it. Like, it's an everyday kind of palette. It's affordable. It's cardboard packaging. There's no mirror on it. It's just really easy to store, you know, and you don't have to worry about traveling and breaking this thing. I just really love it, and I think I'm a sucker for, like, the rock stone packaging. I just like the colors. Like, it has a deep black, has like a navy, it looks like, in there too, and then a bunch of neutrals, including a lighter neutral, like a nice shimmer. It just looks really pretty and satisfying, but I know I have these shades. I know I have like, I'm probably wearing these shades right now, but, you know, it still looks cute. This next collection in concept sounds fun, but in execution is boring to me, and there's 2 different palettes for this. So this is a new collab with Disney in the holiday collection. It is Beauty Bay and Disney. This, to me, unless I knew, like, unless someone, like, I'm telling you right now, this is from Beauty Bay, this looks like a Dose of Colors collaboration they've done with Disney. Like, I'm gonna put the picture of the Beauty Bay palette next to a Disney collaboration with Dose of Colors. It's such a similar layout with the same company, Disney, that it looks suspiciously like it just copied Dose of Colors, because Dose of Colors did this first, and with multiple collaborations with Disney. So this is the new Disney Madness Holiday 2021 collection. I think the Alice in Wonderland little paddle mirror, I love a hand mirror, is super boring and underwhelming. It does not match whatsoever. It is just a blue rectangle, and at the bottom of the handle there's a couple stripes of random colors that don't even coincide with anything. I just think this is so weird. Like, it has a Bambi palette, Bambi and Thumper on the cover of one palette, and then a Mad Hatter on the cover of another palette with like holographic looking all over the image and stuff. It just doesn't make any sense. Like, the colors, super boring, especially for being Disney. Maybe the Thumper one makes a little more sense because it is not like a super colorful, chaotic movie. But with the Alice in Wonderland Mad Hatter palette being a light blue, a light yellow, a beigey orange, a light creamy gray blue, a pink and a green, like what? I just feel like it could have been just so much better. And then it looks like a Dose of Colors palette, and this mirror is unforgivable, y'all. It's just unforgivable. I just don't understand. You know what? I just backed out of that picture. And I see two other makeup companies collaborating with Disney, so let's talk about them too while we're on a roll. This one is Morphe. I personally am not buying Morphe until James Charles is out of my Ulta. I don't want to keep seeing his face. So, sorry Morphe, you know, clearance is not clearance enough if it's still like not on sale yet. So this is online at Ulta and in Morphe. This is the Morphe and Disney Mickey and Friends collection, which includes a big artistry palette. I'm gonna say the mirror for this collection is cute, and I like the front cover of like the little Disney friends and stuff. I think that's really cute. It's such a like a lazy, boring palette. I feel like this exact same palette, exact same color scheme and layout has been done like 8 times by Morphe. It's just not original. People are just going to see this as an opportunity for a Christmas gift in Ulta stores or on Ulta's website and buy it that way. I don't see anyone buying this for themselves who have a Morphe palette before, because they're all kind of the same at this point. You either get a neutral one or a colorful one, and they all kind of have the same shades. You can disagree with me on that, of course. If you want this for yourself, you know, let me know, because I feel like this is just a cash grab collection for holiday gifted, and it's just lazy. Stick a Mickey Mouse on it. People are like, oh, I have a niece who would love that, and see it in the store, and that's how this ends up getting purchased. That's my personal thoughts. And then down to another one that was announced before the Morphe one. This is from Spectrum. It is Disney brush sets. I think this is a little more thought out and a little prettier and a little classier as well, since it is a more high-end price point for Spectrum brushes. Now, they have a whole bunch of stuff there, $43 each set, so the set has 6 pieces in there. So they have an Ursula, Cruella, Minnie Mouse, Marie from Aristocats, and Evil Queen. Now, I think these are really pretty because you have the brush handle. So, like, let's say Cruella de Vil, for example, it has like a Break the Rules and like the black and white and red packaging with a little bit yellow, which makes total sense. Red handles, like a nice, it looks like maybe gold, like a coppery bronzy gold kind of color, and then black and white bristles on the brushes. It just seems more thought out. If you look at the Evil Queen one, it's black with gold and green, and I think it's just a lot more thought out. I think these are more luxury things anyways, and they come in a nice little bag, so it's a great gift option as well. But this one to me seems more luxurious than handing someone a Daisy Duck palette. I guess, I don't know. I just feel like the Disney's name's on everything. Everything. And I live in Florida, so I know everything is like Disney branded and stuff, but I just don't need every collaboration in the makeup world to be Disney, you know? Okay, I feel like y'all would crucify me on a stake if I didn't talk about this thing, and a lot of people tagged me in it. And this is the last thing I'm talking about today because I feel like y'all are going to be mad when I say this stuff. Okay, so this is the Disney collection again. It's with Colourpop, because Colourpop is another one of those brands that just stick Disney on stuff. So this is the Colourpop and Nightmare Before Christmas collection. And I think because I'm a spooky hoe that y'all think that I must love Nightmare Before Christmas. And this is something even people who know me make the bad assumption about. Nightmare Before Christmas is a fine movie. Boogie is the star of that movie to me, and Lock, Shock, and Barrel are great as well. But I'm not like, oh my god, I need Nightmare Before Christmas decor in my house. That is such, like the normal people scare me is the Live, Laugh, Love of the spooky community in my opinion, and so is Nightmare Before Christmas being your like whole identity and like having, you know, that whole thing all around you. Like, you're allowed to enjoy stuff. Totally. I you know, I enjoy my certain things too. But like, I hate when people assume just because I'm spooky, I must live for that, you know? Like, it's fine. You know, I'll watch it every year and stuff. But it's not really a Tim Burton movie because Tim Burton didn't direct it. He just wrote the poem that inspired the movie. And he only spent a couple days on set even working on the movie because he was working on Batman during that time. So, I mean, he wrote the poem that inspired it, and he checked up here and there, but he didn't actually make the movie. So just because I'm in love with Tim Burton doesn't mean I'm in love with Night Before Christmas. Again, it's fine. The songs are very catchy, and, you know, Kidnapping the Santa Claus is a bop. But when it comes to it, just, if something has Night Before Christmas on it, I don't need to be tagged in 100 times, okay? It's so overwhelming. But this collection, I mean, it's cute, but again, it's nothing special because it is like more of a holiday, like gift giving kind of idea. I think the trio of the Lock, Shock, and Barrel Little Super Shock trio things or gel liners, I don't really know what they are. It's a cute idea. Oh, they're Jelly Much liners. That's cute. Okay, the Jelly Muches are really fun. And the palette's okay. I mean, I really would have expected something a little more exciting from the palette color scheme. To me, this just being some grays, pinks, oranges, and some little beigey shade. I mean, I would like to see like black, white, bright neon green, and, you know, maybe some creams and a red as well. I would just design it way differently myself. I just don't understand why there's so much pink in it. So where it is a cute collection, it's a good holiday gift giving idea, it's just not something I'm absolutely in love with, but I think it would make a great review on my channel if you guys would like to see that. I know that last section was not really a makeup review as much as it was like, please don't tag me in everything Nightmare Before Christmas. You know? I mean, it's just that whole thing. Like, I hate stereotypes unless it's true, you know, because like some people are gonna be like, I see a lot of emo memes and I'm like, yeah, that's true, we are stereotypical in that sense. It's just like, I feel like you can be spooky and not love Nightmare Before Christmas, you know. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your favorite thing that's getting released down below. For me, there's nothing I absolutely have to have. I do really like the Quartz Colourpop palette. I think it's pretty, but I know I have those shades, so I'm a little bit torn on it. But let me know down below what you think, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, have a great day.